When we are in the service of our fellow beings, we are in fact in the service of our God. It really isn't where we serve, but how that matters to the Lord. And it matters for us too. There was nothing half-hearted about those friends I talked about. They were living their faith at full speed, and it was contagious. I could see the joy that came to them from their whole soul devotion, which brings us to today. We have had the sacred opportunity to come together, to raise our hands in support of President Dallin H. Oakes, to sustain him as the Lord's prophet, seer and revelator. I'm sure that if he were to review his church service in his 20s and 30s in the way that I just have my own, nothing would have been further from the realms of possibility in his mind than becoming the president of the church. This is a call he didn't seek or aspire to. The weight of this responsibility is colossal and sobering, and I can't help but think of his daddy, who died when young Dallin was only 7, and his faithfully resolute mother, who raised a resilient, hard-working son, who would later be called from an illustrious yet modest life to serve in the quorum of the 12 apostles. Now, 42 years later, we joyfully sustain him as the Lord's chief apostle, as his whole soul once again responds to a call, claiming no infallibility while trusting in the Lord's guiding hand. As we heard, since 1880, we have called this kind of moment a solemn assembly, a sacred gathering for a holy purpose such as this. And while today is certainly solemn in purpose, it is also a day full of gratitude and rejoicing at the opportunity for the whole church to come together and exercise common consent. We have signified our willingness to uphold President Oakes with our confidence, faith, and prayers. Every individual has stood equal with every other in exercising with soberness and in solemnity his or her right to sustain or not to sustain he who, under the procedures that arise out of Revelation, has been chosen to serve. When 12-year-old Jesus was found by his parents teaching in the temple, he told them that he had been about his Father's business, and we can be too. Every calling, whatever it may be, is his business when embraced with a humble and willing heart and a desire to lift and comfort his children and share his good news.